One vote. And that one person wants me to do a review. Okay, well, but I already have a gaming video recorded, so I'm just gonna edit that, put it out. But the next video will be review. I promise you. We're planning on hopping on Monopoly, but... Wow, my acne's gotten even worse. It doesn't even say that anymore. Now it's a tie between gaming and review, and of course I'd rather do gaming. They're so much easier to make. But, alas, I said I'd do a review, so here I am. Next I'll do gaming. I take that back. Next, if it stays the same, then next I'll do gaming. If it changes, I'll do whatever's at the top. What should I do a review of? Okay. This game is infamous for being the worst game of all time. I've played it, and to be honest, not to spoil the rest of the video for you, second worst. First worst still has to be Big Rigs for me, which I should review next. Still really, really bad. So there's some legend about how this game is so bad that thousands of copies were buried in a New Mexico landfill site. I don't understand how a game could be that bad that somebody decides to give it the fate of a dead body when they could just burn them, so for that reason I'm calling bogus. So it really goes to show how people will believe anything they hear on the internet. Why? The internet isn't real. The internet is fake. I'm fake. And I was right to call that bogus because it was debunked, because obviously... So did this game deserve that fate? Well, I already told you it's the second worst, meaning it's pretty bad, so sorry if I spoiled that one for you. Why? Why would you do it like this? It thinks my TV's a computer. This reminds me of something. But it's Atari, so let's cut it some slack. I mean, this came out way before this, or even this was a thing. Actually, how many years apart do you think this was from this? Well, if you said this, then you're right. I mean, it's more than a year, but yeah, it's less than 2. These two games are less than 2 years apart. That's not me dissing on AT, that's honestly just me dissing Atari. They were very behind their time, or Nintendo was ahead of their time. No, Atari was behind, because then Sega came out and they were pretty caught up with Nintendo. If you've ever played this game, these questions will strike you familiar. Where am I? Okay, I can fly out, hooray. Again? Lord! So you know those little spots that look like different shades of grass? Those are holes. He couldn't have even bothered to make them a completely different color. It's just another shade of green, it looks like more grass. I mean, I don't know if they're supposed to look hidden, but I did this forever and it took me so long to realize, oh, that's not just shading. I thought he just put a little tiny bit of work in this game and put some shading in it. I think now might be a good time to bring up that he made this game in 32 days. Keep in mind this was 82. So for 82, that's actually impressive, but that does not make the game good. The game is still absolutely terrible. Basically, the dude, Christopher Columbus, came up to this guy and he's like, yo, this needs to be done by Christmas. Make it for me. And he was like, I got you, fam. He didn't got you. He didn't got you, fam. So yeah, of course the game is ass. Okay, anyway. Now, so you do actually have to go in the holes. You do have to go in the holes to find the thingies, and you have to find a bunch of the thingies. And there's this guy chasing you around. Don't go to jail. You don't want to go to jail. If you get all the things, you win. And then, like, you go up in a spaceship, and you watch the dude run around the house. And that's it. It's a little anticlimactic, but I mean, it's Atari, so... There's like also an ending, I think, where the kid runs in the hole and grabs you and pulls you out or something. Dude, I don't know. It's bad. I mean, Big Rigs is still worse, but, yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. My next video is you're gonna watch me read a book while eating cereal. I got Olaf Gogurt instead. This is a lot darker than the movie.